This is not just a trick, but this is a technique of forcing one card or more than one cards whenever you require. And I'm going to perform a prediction effect with this force, but you can literally use it in hundreds of tricks where you need to force one card or a number of cards. So without much ado, let us see how it looks from the audience perspective. Hello everybody, I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Every week I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you have come for the first time or if you still haven't subscribed to my channel, I'll request you please support me by subscribing my channel. If you like this video, please strike the like button, share this video with your friends and write in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial and how much your viewers enjoyed watching this beautiful mentalism effect. Also, don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. Keep your notifications on. So let us have a look at the trick that I'm going to perform with this forcing technique. So let us assume that you have a spectator seated beside you and the other spectators are watching from the front. And you say that I'm going to make a prediction on this piece of paper. And you take out a deck of cards and immediately hand this over to the spectator to shuffle the cards as much as he wants to. So he can genuinely shuffle the cards. And also if you want, you can perform this with a borrowed deck of cards. So the deck is shuffled and when he is happy that all the cards are mixed, you can show that genuinely the deck has been shuffled and all the cards are mixed. And then you say that you, in a moment, you are going to cut the deck from anywhere you like. But at this moment, I don't want you to look at any specific point of the cards of the deck so that you can make a choice. I just want this to be done with your intuition. So saying you can borrow a hanky from the spectators or you can use your own and you just cover this up. But before that you say that before proceeding further, I am going to make a prediction. So saying you write something on the first page of this paper, you look at the spectator's eyes, concentrate for a moment and then say, I think this is going to be the card from where you cut to. Yeah, you have written it, you have written something on the paper and then you don't show it at the moment, you just tear it off and just make a ball out of it, place it here and say that that is my prediction. And now you ask the spectator to cover this up with your hanky or with their hanky and to cut the deck anywhere, from anywhere and to lift up about say a couple of inches up. So let us say the spectator cuts from here and you say that this is the point from where you have cut to. So I'll leave the card on the table and put back the remaining cards under the handkerchief and the handkerchief is immediately removed and say that you have cut to any card. You have cut the deck from anywhere under the handkerchief and neither me nor you had any control over the card from where you cut to. But this is where you have cut to. Let us see what the card is. And it is 8 of clubs. 8 of clubs. You take your prediction and show that you have already predicted 8 of clubs. A perfect prediction. I hope you enjoyed the trick, and now I'm going to share the secret with you. It is simply forcing of a card. You are just forcing a card, but I told you before that with the help of this forcing technique, you can force multiple cards if you need to. And this is really very deceiving. Spectators will never understand how it could be possible. Just think of it. The deck is borrowed. It can be shuffled by the spectators. It is covered with a handkerchief. The handkerchief can also be a borrowed one. And the spectator cuts to any card, and you have predicted the card from where the deck will be cut. And every time, your prediction will be right. It doesn't need to be a prediction, but in other presentations, you can use this force in different ways, depending upon your routine. So let us proceed with the secret. The spectator shuffles the deck, and you really have no control of any of the cards. It can be shuffled, and after the deck has been shuffled, what you do, you say that the deck has been shuffled, and are you happy that all the cards have been mixed properly? You will say that yes. You show that the deck is shuffled and all the cards are mixed randomly. Now this is the point when you take a peek at the top card. That is, when the deck is facing down, this card, the 7 of hearts, is going to be the top card. So that is the first card. And that is the only reason why you spread the cards face up, in order to show that all the cards have been mixed. It's a natural action. Just turn it over and say that all the cards have been mixed. Am I right? And you have already seen that the top card is a 7 of spades in this case. 7 of spades. Now, the peak should be such that you are not looking at the spread at all. Just like I'm doing, just give a glance, a quick glance. After the spread, you just spread it. You talk to the spectators, spread it, and say that all the cards are mixed. And you know that the top card is 9 of clubs. And then you say that I'm going to place it on my hand. All the cards have been mixed. You cover this up, or you take the handkerchief and cover this up. Now what happens under the handkerchief? The moment the handkerchief covers the deck from the spectator's view, what you do, you just with your thumb, you just turn this deck over. Very simple. Just put your thumb under the deck, and when the deck is covered by the handkerchief, you just turn it over, and he covers the face-up deck, unknown to him. And now the deck is facing up. The spectators have no idea about that. Now you ask to cut from anywhere, but to lift up not more than a couple of inches. Do it slowly. So he cuts from anywhere, doesn't matter, but before he could lift up more. But what you have to do, you have to turn it around once again. So it looks like so. He picks up some cards, a bunch of cards, and you immediately turn it over and say, this is where you have cut to. You drop the card on the table, and you ask him to put back the cards that he is holding on top of the deck. But again, as you take the cards under the handkerchief, you turn it over and turn it face down. So it happens like this. And then as you remove the handkerchief, turn over the deck once again, so everything looks normal. You need to practice this a little bit. The timing is very important, because as you are turning it facing down, the handkerchief should the deck should remain covered with the handkerchief. Not like this. Not like this. So it should happen in this way and it looks normal. So from the spectator's viewpoint, that they have cut from anywhere from this deck, and this is the card from where they have cut to, and this is always going to be your force card. That is, in this case, the 9 of clubs. Let us have a look. Yes, 9 of clubs. You can predict it. You can keep a jumbo 9 of clubs inside an envelope, and every time your outcome will be right. Now, instead of one card, you can force 2 or 3 cards. In that case, what you have to do, you keep a few cards. Let's say these 4 cards you want to force. Now you can put them here and you give a false shuffle like so. Here I'm shuffling the cards, and as I'm reaching the top of the cards, I put these cards on the top so that the 4 top cards remain unchanged. They remain in their own position. And now, again, the same procedure is done in order to force these cards. You just cover it up and the deck is turned over. Pick up some cards, it is turned over, you drop the 4 cards here, and again put these cards under the handkerchief, and as you do so, turn it face up, remove the handkerchief, and at the same time turn them over, and these are the 4 cards that you have forced. So you got the idea. So this is a fantastic force under the handkerchief force, and you can use it in many ways. Please give it a try and let me know what is the effect that you are performing using this beautiful and clever force of a card or a multiple cards. See you again next time. Have a wonderful time performing magic, making people laugh and happy. Bye-bye.